Today we're working with our friends at RV World in Ramsey, Minnesota. Hi folks, I'm Nathan with Two Guys in a Ride, and today we are out here in beautiful Ramsey. We are with Anthony and we are at RV World, and we are taking a look at a camper here. So Anthony, what are we looking at today?
So we're going to take a peek here at the 2021 Gulfstream Vintage Cruiser 19 ERD.
And it definitely has that look, and we'll overlay a picture, but it does come with moon caps right there for the wheels. Now, I apologize, it looks like I kind of spilled my drink all over me. It's very warm today, so we've been in the plus 90s for a couple of days, and so that's all that is, folks. All right, so let's just start right here. I love the LED lighting on the awning and in the speakers.
Yes.
So is this electrically operated?
So this is a fully electric awning. Comes out, we could run it out in a little bit. It comes out about 8 to 9 feet.
Okay.
So usually you're going to run it out, you'll see, until this little flap comes out.
Okay.
You won't want to go much farther than that, because what can happen is you'll run it all the way in, or all the way out, excuse me, and then it'll roll up inside out.
Okay.
And it's not very fun to get fixed.
No, I'm sure not.
So you're usually going to want to go to about right there.
Okay. But that gives you a nice extension.
Another interesting thing about this awning too is that these actually, if you pull these down and you do it on both sides, you can pitch the awning down if there's ever water that builds up or anything, so you can run the water right off.
Oh, hey, that's a handy idea.
So this, yep.
Huh. And then right behind here is a fridge.
Yeah, so this will be access to the back of the fridge here. Pop this open. Anything you need to
sure.
fix. We like to also say check for bird's nest. Maybe mice can sneak in there.
Yeah, absolutely. Anytime you store something or sit it out next to a field. And then that's just your drain hose.
Correct.
Okay. And then coming over here, you've got, so you can have an outdoor TV on here?
Correct.
That's what that's mounts for?
Yeah, so when we get inside too, there's a bracket already, a swing mount for the TV that actually mounts in this bracket. There's going to be another one in the bedroom and one in the main living.
So you can just unplug the TV, lift it up, and bring it out here.
Correct.
Sweet. Okay. Cable antenna. So if you're at a campground, you want to run cable.
Correct. Yep.
Okay.
For that TV, you can put out here.
And that's for the TV that's out. Oh, I see. Sure. So this isn't in. That's on the other side.
Yes.
Okay, we'll get to that. So this is to plug into the TV that's sitting out here.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and then you've got two 120 volt.
Two 110 outlets.
Oh, 110 outlets. Okay. And then up front here, you've got some storage underneath.
Yeah. So this pops open. It's got a magnet latch up top. Hold the door open.
Okay, so here's one that, because they all come with the power cord.
Correct.
We did another one that's on our channel that's had a retractable cord.
Yep.
This one just lays in here.
Mm-hmm.
There's your manual cranks, and now this one has a couple. It has two cranks.
So the bigger one here is going to fit onto your manual stabilized jack. The other one, this little bit smaller one here.
Oh yeah, it's shaped differently, so you can tell easily.
Is going to be for the electric tongue jack, if that were to ever fail on you, to manual override that.
Okay. Nice to know you're equipped to operate either way. And then this right here.
So this is a universal plug-in for a solar panel, a portable solar panel. You could use Zamp or some aftermarket one. They'll all fit.
Okay, and the basic purpose really is to recharge the battery.
Correct.
Wow. All right, back here you've got two little black dots on the front.
Yeah, so when you're plugged into the truck, those lights will be turned on when you turn your lights on your vehicle, as long as with the two orange lights on top.
At the top, okay. Now, I noticed this has got a tube underneath it.
Yeah, so this is storage for your sewer hose that would connect to your black and gray tank.
Okay, instead of on the bumper. Sometimes we see them on the bumper. This one's under here because I'm assuming the bumper probably isn't big enough.
Yeah, this one does not have the crush tube bumper to store the hose in.
And this is, of course, two tanks?
Yes, two 20-pound LP tanks, which we do supply. We like to do 20-pound LP tanks. Really convenient. Pick them up, swap them out at a gas station.
Yeah, because the 20 pounds would be the same kind you use for a grill.
Correct.
Like a gas grill at home. Okay. So this is the electric.
Yeah, so this just runs it up and down.
Okay.
And then there's another little button on top that's actually a little light for if you're at night.
So you can see. But that's a creative idea.
Mhm.
How many times are you trying to get at something in the dark? And that's great. Okay. So rocking around on this side here, I think we'll find this is another door to the same storage compartment we looked at, before. So it's just another access point so you can get at from either side. Then what's this?
So this is access to the freshwater tank, which is actually stored under the bed inside the unit. Freshwater tank you would only have to use if you're dry camping or going off the grid or somewhere that doesn't offer city water connection.
And how many gallons is that?
I believe this one is 30 gallons.
30 gallons, okay. And then back over here, we've got some more connections.
Yes. So this one actually is for your sewage tank, or otherwise known as the black tank. When you would pull your black tank to let out all that fun stuff that's in there, you can hook your garden hose back up to this and help rinse it out again before you pull your gray tank.
Ah, so it's like a rinse.
A little bit. It's not going to rinse everything, but it'll help a little bit.
It's better than not having anything. Okay, and then this one?
That will be your city water connection. Otherwise,
okay. So if you're camping, you want to plug in there to the city water, you can do that.
That actually is a spray port. It comes with a little spiral, like garden hose, essentially.
Yeah.
When you're hooked up to your city water, or if you have water in your fresh tank, hook that up, use it as a garden hose, spray your feet off with sand, wash dishes off.
Ah. So you have an outdoor water supply.
Correct.
And it comes with the hose.
Yes.
Okay. This, I'm guessing, is furnace?
Yes, that will be your furnace outtake. And then actually right above you too. This will be for the oven. So you pop this flap open, and then you can let out all that hot air and smoke if you're not a very good cook. Another thing is...
Anthony, are you saying this from experience?
I might be, yeah. This flap, you'd only want to have open when you're using it. Otherwise, when you're driving, the wind will catch it, flap around.
Okay, so that's why it's adjustable.
Yes.
As long as why would you just always have it open? Yeah, okay. All right, now back over here, what do we have?
So that will be your direct power supply for that cord that we saw inside the storage compartment. It is 30 amp service.
30 amp service, okay. And then this is where you put the cable in from the campground.
That will be your cable and satellite.
I had that reversed on the other side, but that's where it goes in. And this one?
Satellite in.
Okay, so if you have your satellite dish, which you can take with you anywhere.
Correct.
Plug that in there, okay? Okay, so underneath here, I'm guessing, is the hot water heater.
Correct.
All right.
So you can pop that open. You have access to what you need back here as far as your anode rod, which does deteriorate over time because it's aluminum tank. But then also there's a little switch down here that will change it from gas to electric. So when you turn that switch on, you would run off your direct 110 power. Otherwise, you could run your hot water heater off just propane.
Oh, nice. And it's just a simple switch.
Correct.
Couldn't have made it easier. All right, so now back here, of course, you've got the small bumper. That's why it doesn't, you don't have the tube storage for your black water.
Correct.
Got a license plate bracket. I do see, looks like we have a mount for a camera. Explain that a little bit.
So it's a plug and play system. The brand we carry is Furion. Camera just pops in there, and then you have a wireless Bluetooth LCD screen that suction cups to the dash of your truck or small SUV.
Okay, sweet. So it comes as a combination package. Okay, and then before we step inside, these are 15. Are these 14?
These are 14.
Okay, so these are 14-inch tires, and it's a leaf spring, and it's of course a single axle. All right, let's step inside. Hey, well, I like the color combination in here. So let's start. Of course, we got a movable table.
Correct. It's fully movable. It folds down. Also,
which means you can take it outside.
Yes, and then also when you're traveling, there's Velcro underneath, and then on this little railing, right down here, there's Velcro, so you can Velcro it down while you're traveling.
Okay, so it's not sliding around.
Correct.
Up here, of course, you've got your infotainment system, and it does have this one does have a CD player.
It does. So it would run There's
Hence the vintage trailer.
correct. So if you ever wanted to watch DVDs, we'll run straight to your TV.
Oh, it's a
Connect.
DVD player too.
Yes.
Oh, sweet. Built right in. Okay, and then of course it's Bluetooth.
Yep.
All right, and then you got storage right up in here on both sides. You've got light right here.
Right here, and
You got
also,
two. Oh yeah, right there, and you got a couple speakers on either side here. Underneath these, are they both storage or are they not
so
storage?
I believe this one on my side is only going to be storage on this particular unit because that one would be access to the water heater.
Oh yeah, that's right, because I was outside right here. Okay, and then directly across, beside me right here, you've got your kitchen area. So what is this cover for?
So it's a cover for the sink, and it also doubles as a cutting board.
Ah, I hadn't even thought of that. Yeah. Okay, and the easy hold to pull it out, and then you can see the stainless steel sink. So since this is a vintage trailer, we just noticed that the sink is a farmhouse sink.
Correct.
And that's done obviously on purpose.
Yeah, a little bit.
But that's a nice deep sink. Man. Okay, so what is, directly below me, what is this switch?
So if you flip that switch up, it's going to turn on a little accent lighting.
Oh,
underneath.
look at this. Man, kind of like matches the
yeah,
outside.
it gives you a little bit of extra light for when you're in the dark.
Well, for some of us, that may be a lot of the time. Okay, so what you're telling me is I can sit here, eat food, watch a DVD, and do dishes.
Correct.
Sounds like a great life. All right, and then just to the right of the sink, you have got a microwave, and then how many burner stove? 4?
That is a 3 stovetop burner.
Okay, and then this one's got an oven.
Correct.
Okay, we looked at another one earlier that
did not.
That had 2 burner and not an oven. And of course, this one's got a glass cover to it.
Yes.
Is the purpose of the cover, Anthony, just to give you more counter space?
So you're not supposed to cook on it, that's for sure.
No.
But yes, you can use it for more counter space. But then it also, you pop it open like this, and it doubles as a backsplash as well.
Oh, okay. Ah. Now, right above that, of course, you've got your fan for the stove. You've got lights. Yeah. And then underneath here, you've got, I'm assuming these are all GFCI outlets up here. And then you've got, of course, another,
so there's accent lights on top, and then those 2 lights there.
Nice. Nice. Okay, so this right here, USBs.
USBs, yep.
Okay.
The vintage. We're going back to the vintage again.
Here, you can watch a DVD, you can play your albums, you can do your dishes,
you can go fishing,
cast a rod, and you can charge your phone.
Yes. and just to be sure that we're period correct for Clarkson's trailer, these are not USB-Cs, they're USB-As. All right, they've done their homework. Okay. Now, right across from you, of course, we have a pretty decent-sized refrigerator.
Yeah, so it's 8 cubic foot. It's also both gas and electric, so it could either run off direct 110 power or draw from your propane tank.
So if you're traveling somewhere and you want to keep stuff cold or frozen, you can. Okay. While we're right here, let's talk about all these switches that are on the wall.
Yeah, so I call this the convenience panel. You can switch all your lights on and off here, speaker lights on the outside. There's also a little, like the accent lighting that was over here. They have another blue light under the steps.
Okay.
Your awning, retract, and extend. This is your water heater because this one is dual gas and electric.
Okay.
You can switch it to gas from in here, but you have to switch it to electric from outside. And then your water pump here. And then these gauges also tell you how much battery you have, how much fresh water, how much black water, and how much gray you have.
And then you have a bunch more hookups. You got RCAs up here. You've got your satellite and TV up there. So lots of connections up here.
Correct.
You got a ceiling mount air conditioner.
Yep.
Okay. And then in the back on the right, you've got a shower.
Correct.
So it doesn't have its own door, but it has, of course, a curtain.
Correct.
A sliding curtain there that's built in place, so it won't come out. And then, of course, you have a shower. Now, directly across from that, you do have a bathroom, right? So then if I open it like this, I can actually close off the bedroom section.
Yep.
And then I've got a little deadbolt that I can kind of slide in to keep the door locked in place. You've got a toilet, you've got a sink, a mirror, you got some storage in here. You do have one of your heater ports in there too, so you don't freeze in the winter while you're using it. And you got a thermostat setting up on top here for your heater, obviously, because your air conditioner's got manual controls.
Correct.
And then back here, what size bed is this?
So this is going to be an RV queen.
Okay.
It also lifts up too.
Oh.
So you can lift this up.
Oh, wow.
And you'll have your freshwater tank down there. Also, if I lift this bad boy up, you got your spare tire hidden down there. And then you still have a little bit of space for storage.
That's right. I didn't notice there wasn't a spare tire mounted to the trailer, so it's right in here. Sweet. Okay. And then, of course, you got storage down here. You got plenty. Man, you got quite a bit, actually. You've actually got reading lights down here.
Correct.
Oh, and those are like blue.
Mm-hmm.
Ah. So that's very nice. And then, of course, you got a sky vent. And then you got the other bracket for the third spot you can put the TV.
Correct.
And then the only thing you were mentioning something about the size of the TV.
Yeah, so it's going to vary because you could fit a lot bigger TV in the bedroom than you could in the main living, but the bracket on the outside, you could probably fit a 40-inch if you wanted to.
Okay, right. So you either have to get an extra mount if you want to do that, or get a TV that fits all three sizes.
Correct.
Okay, awesome. Wow, that's so. What this one would not necessarily be an entry level RV. It would be
we're
up a little bit higher from that.
Correct. We're looking usually low to mid 20s.
Okay.
For something like this, and
So
before tax out on
25,
license.
26, something like that. And remember, that's pricing as of this time.
Correct.
With the shorter supply of the market and everything, that can change. But as of right now, that's what it is. Anthony, thank you again so much for taking us on a tour of this beautiful classic RV. We sure appreciate your time.
No problem.
Thanks for watching.